Okay. Waking up this morning. Thanks, guys. Get me going this early, huh? Well, this is Jim Wagner. I only listen to law enforcement, okay? And it's Jim Wagner and Cop Facts, Clutch. These people, and maybe Mind Shock, use your cold cases in a way, you know. Anybody else, I really don't give two flying fucks about, because they ain't fucking, or there's very few people that I listen to directly of what they have to say, because, you know, fuck Ray Hughes. He don't know goddamn jack shit, man. He acts like he's the goddamn main motherfucker just because he's got 63K people that fucking subscribe to his motherfucking channel. And if people knew what the fuck he was really about, I bet you he would lose probably only about 5% of them fucks, because anybody that watches his goddamn channel and fucking subscribes to his channel is just as fucking piece of shit as him. Good morning. God loves you, baby Jesus.
Can tell us this: are you looking for one person? As far as we know, are we looking for one suspect? Well, yes, we are. And I think what I'd like your listeners to hear from me is to remember that a sketch is not a photograph, right? And it's that is really
yeah, you can't just go on a sketch. You know, I mean, sketches are not perfect, you know. Now, whenever he says this part, it made me think that he was talking about me, and that's why I had to talk to law enforcement and say, hey, I'm going to tell you some things that could implicate me years ago, you know, whenever I was around Dennis, and he came and picked me up, and there was a car that was burnt. I thought it was over insurance. They said, you know, your statute of limitations on that ran out. And I said, well, I'm just trying to be fucking honest that I don't know what he got me involved in my early 20s, being there, and that's all I'm going to say is that it was supposed to be an insurance job, I guess, and I was there whenever the car went up in flames. Now, I don't know. Like I've told them, I said he's been burning cars for years, so I wonder now. That's why I told them about that. I said, I don't know, you know, what I can get in trouble for being there whenever he did that, you know. He said it was his girlfriend's car that she had just bought it. The engine blew up. That's probably a fucking lie now. Because now I look back and I wonder what all them cars, if they had blood, the wrecked cars, you know, they're probably totaled, so they have to be crushed. There's no evidence of them. You know what I mean? Let's listen some more.
Important that everybody understands that a sketch is not a photograph. Once we find out who did this, and I believe that we will.
Oh, you know who it is.
We're going to find that this person probably looks something similar to both of the sketches that we released.
Means they're related.
Maybe more like
related,
one than
dumbasses.
The other.
Related.
But I'm very confident that we'll see some similarities. And people get kind of hung up on this notion that he has to look just like the sketch. And that's not necessarily true.
No, they have revisited some information from the beginning, in essence, to make sure those T's are crossed and I's are dotted, and obviously no new information has developed, but they, as you indicate, we continue to receive the tips and information coming into us, and each one is meticulously
Bam! I'll hit you with the fucking head. Oh,
yeah, that
it's too early for that. Sorry.
Time-consuming, and so you're really hoping to get someone at least semi-qualified tips, and I'm guessing you're waiting.
And any officers out there, I know you don't eat donuts, but whenever this breaks, I want donuts, and you guys can have bagels. I'll drink milk, you drink coffee and mocha.
That do come through are not as qualified as what we would like to see.
Because I'm going to thank the cops down here, man. I'm going to give them a fucking reward, man.
Checked into, and then obviously those that...
not a reward. One cop gave me one of his keys one time when I jumped on a car when someone stole a purse, and I tried stopping the stolen vehicle.
The focus is is obviously there.
Jumped on the front end and
those
then
pieces
said,
of
fuck it, whenever
information.
we got up to about
You
30
have
miles
decades
or
of
15 miles an hour. I
experience
said,
on the
fuck this,
task
I don't
force,
work
and you
for
yourself are
Walmart.
very
I'm just homeless
experienced law
sitting out here.
enforcement. And I think
He
it's
gave me a
great that
key.
you have local people working on the
Smith &
case because,
Wesson.
let's face it, you
I
have
gave
some
it to Nancy
advantages
as a
regarding the lay
friend
of the
gift.
land, the boots on the ground, the feel of the area that you just can't get if you're from outside the area, and some insights. Do you think that might help ultimately in resolution?
I do, yes, because again, very similar to what you just mentioned as far as the lay of the land. I mean, if you're not familiar with the area, then some of the assumptions and
Dennis has been there.
speculations
He
have
was
been
born
brought up in the
15
past do
fucking
not,
miles away, not even
correlate
10 minutes
with,
away.
what our investigators
You know?
are looking into. So, yes,
Fucking
having
Elston,
that local
Indiana.
flavor,
Get the
so
fuck
to
outta
say,
here,
is
man.
a huge asset, in my opinion.
Well, you've got a large POI pool. Are you surprised this far down the pike nobody's recognized the culprit on the bridge?
I was homeless.
To a certain degree, yes.
But
Yes.
there's circumstances of why.
Yeah, and why,
Yeah.
I guess why no one has come forward with that, is
I was
obviously
homeless.
still that mystery. But I'm still confident and have faith that somewhere along the line, the
Right nerve.
if you will, the right nerve will be tapped, and we will.
You tapped it like a Maytag washer,
apprehend the
buddy.
correct individual with this
You
investigation.
shook it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Motherfuckers on
absolutely.
spin cycle.
And a good tip for you would be
I'm high
emailed
now.
or phoned in
Now I'm back
and
to normal.
involve basic, name, date of birth information.
Dennis
why you think
Harmon.
the person is a person that
August
should be
22nd,
checked out.
1948,
And then law
Georgetown,
enforcement
Indiana.
triages the tips, I guess.
Hey,
and then you go
are you
from there.
listening?
Does that sound correct?
Jim Wagner.
That is all correct, sir. Yes, and I
Chief,
would also
let me be.
like to add that even in my position, I have folks that
Me.
whether it be locally or from even
out of state, that want to call and talk directly.
They only want to talk to the sheriff
Yeah.
some days. And so
Yeah, they know that look and they're laughing. They're laughing. Think they ain't talking about me, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they're talking about me.
Many of them is that once I receive that information, I lean more toward the email aspect.
Email. He told me,
because I don't
just
mind
send
typing,
emails.
so,
Quit calling.
I put it into the email and forward it on to our investigators
Yep.
to take a look at. Yes, sir. Yes, so that's the information is it just seems to potentially circle back around that we're dealing with somebody at the local level, and I think honestly when this investigation is concluded,
There's somebody local. They're going to be.
I surmise that it may be a shock to our community once they learn the identity.
Yeah, so see, they know who it
I'm
is.
sure.